I am sorry I haven't been posting videos like I said I was. I'm just getting busy lately with work and trying to watch as many movies in the theater as I can. But in this video, I'm going to be short reviewing two movies that I saw last week. One was Spider-Man Homecoming, and the other one was War of the Planet of the Apes. Now, is the hype real with all these movies? Like, literally, is the hype real? And the truth is, the hype is real with both these films. Is War of the Planet of the Apes the best movie of the decade? I think that's a little bit of a stretch. I wouldn't agree with that. That's the best movie of the decade. It's the best movie of the year, I would say, in my opinion. And also with the new Spider-Man, it is true that Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man we have gotten in a long while. Okay. And also, sorry I haven't been talking as much, but yeah, the hype is real for both films. Now with Spider-Man, I didn't have any issue. If anything, the only problem I had with Spider-Man is just the audience that I went to go see it. It was me and my girlfriend, and the theater was almost halfway packed. But what's crazy is that nobody was laughing, because we all know Spider-Man is funny. This movie is funny, and it's damn good. And when the funny parts came, nobody was laughing. It really kind of bummed me out. It's like, how come nobody's laughing at this? Like, seriously, nobody's laughing at this? Everybody was just, like, dead silent when it came. There was no chuckles, there was nothing. But as I was saying, the issue with the film that I had was with Flash. Not about his race. I could care less. Flash is not the race. It is not the white boy jock that we are used to when we saw Tobey Maguire's version, Sam Raimi's version in 2002, or even Andrew Garfield's in 2012, was it that it came out? I can barely remember because that movie is kind of hard to remember. Anyway, as I'm talking about the film, it was just like seeing the comic book on screen. It really was. And Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man we have gotten. But I will always love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Well, I mean, I'll love Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. There was more heart in that film. Sam Raimi captured everything that we love about a Spider-Man story, I should say. I don't know if anybody would say about a Spider-Man character. But yeah. But overall, the movie is fantastic. I say definitely go see it. But what's really kind of cool though about watching the movie is that it really is like they combined Breakfast Club with 16 Candles, and also Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and that thing's moving. Stop it! Stop moving. There we go. But as I was saying though, the movie's just so funny. And I'm sorry I keep pausing. It's hard for me to multitask playing this game. No, that is a glitch for you. but Vulture that we get from Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton does such a damn good job. I wouldn't say he's particularly a villain. I mean, I don't know if you guys want me to do spoilers or anything. Please comment if you want me to do spoilers in my videos. To me, I don't like doing spoilers. I know I do sometimes, but I really would just prefer you guys experience the film fresh. Unless you have seen it, but his character really is, he's a worker. He wants to help his family, but it turns for the worst for him. But when there are parts in the film where it gets dark with him, especially we see in that trailer where they're both talking to each other, Peter and Michael Keaton, it gets really intense. Like, we always hear that line in the trailer, if you guys seen the trailer numerous times, is like, don't mess with me, kid, because I'll kill you and everybody you love. It gets really tense in that part in the film, and it leaves on a high note. The end credits are just hysterical. I know most people didn't like the end credits that we usually get of a Marvel film, but I happen to enjoy it. And the movie is just it's a solid A. It's a full price movie to go and see in the theater, and it's a buy. It's an absolute buy. Now, when it comes to what I'm going to talk about right now is War of the Planet of the Apes. I know most people don't really care for the Planet of the Apes movies. You know, they're newcomers, and if they try to look up the Planet of the Apes, they look at the old films. And granted, the old films are cheesy, but the old films I enjoy. I love the old films. I think the old films are fantastic. They're perfect. Of course, the first one just being the best.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
The first film is always the best with Charlton Heston. Sequels, not so much. The sequels aren't that good, actually. It's kind of sad that those films aren't great like they should be. But I have to say, seeing this new one and what they've been able to do is just phenomenal. And it
once I power this up,
it comes to my mind. It makes me wonder. I know it's the reboots. These are reboots of the films, but are they reboots or are they prequels? You know, I mean, me being a fan of the old schools, the old school ones, it just makes me wonder, like, are these, you know, it's like, are these prequels or are they not? But either case, the films are just fantastic. First film I actually thought was decent. Yeah, whatever. But I thought the first one was decent. I thought the second one was good. It wasn't great. There were some parts of it that were just really lame. I really didn't care at all about what was going on. Oh wow, I could scrap him. Yeah, I didn't really care what was going on, what was happening to any of the characters in that one. I mean, it's a good film, granted, but it's not what I expected it to be. But granted, us enjoying Andy Serkis's amazing performance as Caesar, and then seeing him in this one, holy cow, amazing. He did such a damn good job. And when I talk about the hype is real, the hype is real. This dude needs an Academy Award. He deserves it. He really should have won it for the first film because he went so deep into becoming Caesar, into becoming that character that we all know and love right now. Like, he's that good. And the movie is like the previous ones, always talking about social issues, what's going on now, very strongly too. It does that. Also, Woody Harrelson just does an amazing performance. He's kind of sort of crazy, I would say. I know everybody else would probably say no, that dude's crazy. But you can understand it when you watch the film. You'll understand his reasoning of why he's doing why is he doing all of this stuff. I mean, you'll understand it. You can mess with me, but yeah, just amazing performances all over, and it also is a must-see. It is an A film. I don't know if there's anything else like negative I would think about it. If you didn't like the previous 8 films, maybe not go watch this one. Maybe give it a rent if you weren't too, to the liking.
Why the hell would you bother helping a bunch of low-life farmers and settlers for free?
I don't know, Kate. But as I was saying though, if you weren't a fan with the previous films, this one's probably not for you. But if you have a friend who's saying, "Come on, man, just give it a chance," I would be one of those people to tell you to give it a chance. I really say give this movie a chance. Go see it. It sucks you right in the beginning of the film. It doesn't lag. But I will say one thing though, and I don't know if we can consider it a spoiler when I tell you this. The trailer really misleads to what you think is going to happen. It really misleads you. It doesn't mislead you. I wouldn't say it misleads in a bad way. It misleads in a good way, in my opinion. Because it's that good, like I said. But in either case, I want you guys to go see it. Those are 2 great films. I know I'm not talking in depth about it because there's other reviewers out there that have been talking about it. I mean, these films, Apes came out last week or the week before that. Same thing with Spider-Man. I don't talk in depth about these type of movies, like with these movies right now, because they've been out for a while. Everybody's probably seen them. I'm talking about them because I enjoyed them, and I really want everybody to go and see these films, because I know for sure you guys are gonna have an amazing time. I know a friend of mine did see Apes though, and they said it put them to put like someone next to them asleep. I can understand that, but the movie didn't put me to sleep. After that, once that beginning hit, man, I was not asleep. I was awake through the whole entire damn movie. But yeah, those are my reviews for Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Homecoming, along with War of the Planet of the Apes. I get sidetracked. I get confused with their titles because War really shouldn't be the title of this film, in my opinion. And if you guys go see it, you'll know why. But overall, the film was just awesome. I hear they're trying to they might be making another one. I'm not sure. I mean, I hope so. I hope they make another one because I want to see how far the story stretches out. I really want to see what's next. I really want to see what's next with the, like, what's gonna happen with these characters.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
We'll be ready. We'll be ready to broadcast. Yeah. But I really think everybody should give these films a chance. Now, I want to talk about Valerion. Already I'm seeing mixed responses. I won't be seeing it this weekend because payday for me doesn't come until like Thursday or Friday next week. So I won't be seeing it this weekend because I'm already hearing the mixed reviews about this movie, that it's like, it's a visual spectacle, but the film lags. And I had a feeling that was going to happen because it's Luc Besson, director of our favorite underappreciated film that we all love, which is The Fifth Element. Another good classic one that we saw from him, which was A Professional. I have not seen Lucy. I don't know if I want to see Lucy. Actually, I really don't know if I want to see Lucy. I really don't know. I don't think I want to. Lucy to me kind of felt, I mean, seeing the trailer, it just didn't seem good. It really felt like a rip-off of The Matrix, and from what I got told, it kind of does a Matrix thing. It does a Matrix thing that everybody really, from what I heard from my friends, that they didn't like. They just thought it was a dumb move. A really, really big dumb move. What else can I talk about? But yeah, I never heard of Valerion before. It's based on a comic book I am not familiar with at all. I mean, I heard like the comic book inspired, really was an inspiration for Star Wars. So there's that. I mean, I heard it was an inspiration for Star Wars. I also heard, like, the early reviews, I mean, I'm talking about is people really just didn't care. They really didn't seem to care at all about this movie. I happen to like the trailers that we've been seeing of this film. I think the film will be fun. It'll probably be really underrated, because I mean that's what I'm seeing on, like, on IGN. I had an accent there for some reason. I don't know why, but I heard on IGN that it's like, go in the theaters right now and watch it. Like, go see it in the theaters right now and watch it, and 5 years later it'll be exactly like it'll be exactly like The Fifth Element, where nobody really gives a shit. and it becomes a cult hit. And to me, the scores, and especially the mediocre scores I'm seeing on IMDb, it's the same score as it was for The Fifth Element. If that tells me anything, it tells me this movie is gonna be fun. It's gonna have good humor in it. It's gonna have an amazing score. It's gonna have beautiful visuals, like The Fifth Element. And I like The Fifth Element. I think it hasn't aged very well, but it's one of those movies that I can still watch and enjoy. It's one of the other films that Milla Jovovich is actually good in. I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna get a few haters, but Milla Jovovich, she really needs work. She needs better roles. She needs better roles than this film.
Seems to be in working order.
Sweet. But yeah, those are my discussions, guys. I hope you check out this video. Sorry I'm always going just doing that. I'm pretty sure everybody's like, did this dude fail in speech class? No, I didn't. But it's how awkward I'm getting to posting videos and also trying to multitask playing a video game. See, there I go again. Doing my Jeff Goldblum impressions. Overall, guys, Homecoming, a full price movie. Buy it on DVD. And same thing for War of the Planet of the Apes. I was not tear-jerking. I was not tearing up with that film. I can understand why some people were, kind of sad watching that film. But it's a heartbreaking sad, but it's a good sad. I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't do spoilers on my channel. There are times I do, but all I gotta say is go see War of the Planet of the Apes. That's a full price film, and that's an A as well. And also, if you guys check out Valerion, please comment. Tell me what you thought of Valerion, because I haven't seen it yet. I already heard Angry Joe talk about it, and I know he said it's like, what the fuck was that? It's like, visuals are beautiful. Visuals, I think Hollywood it makes a movie when sometimes they really don't. Even though, I mean, personally, a movie I know people talked a lot of trash about with those visuals really was Tron Legacy, and I love Tron Legacy. I thought it was a good sequel to the original Tron. I grew up watching the original Tron. I thought what they did was really good, even though I was pissed off. I mean, spoiler alert, I'm going to do one right now, real quick. I was disappointed that they killed off the dude, Jeff Bridges' character. I was ticked off, but I enjoyed the film. It was fun. It was a good story of a son trying to find his father, reuniting, but also his father sacrificing himself and what he believed in to save the world, to save us initially, which was good. I mean, it was a good story. And also, I know we're going to be getting a reboot that's going to be with Jared Leto. I'm optimistic about that. I say bring it on. I want to see more light cycle battles. I want to see more disc battles. What we saw in Tron Legacy, I watch that movie all the time because those visuals are that good. And plus Daft Punk. It's Daft Punk, guys. Daft Punk is awesome. If you don't think they're awesome, I can understand. But Daft Punk, I could just not get over those dudes. Those guys are amazing in what they do. I just wanted to shoot something. Alright. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video. If you guys do watch my videos, please click the like button, subscribe, comment. Let me know what else you guys want to see me play while I review something, and also be awkward about it because I suck at multitasking. I will in the next video be talking about Resident Evil news, especially Resident Evil Vendetta that recently came out. I love Resident Evil, as you guys can tell, because my previous videos have been nothing but Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 5, where I was really lethargic. I was tired because I talked my ass off in the previous episode. Uh, Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. And until next time, talk to you guys later.